What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Walter Sanders, aka Cloutavius Brown, back with another video. This video is going to be something a little different. We're going to be talking about my process and how I decided on my major. First off, as most of y'all know, I'm a senior. I go to Decula High School in Decula, Georgia. And let me just say, I did not know what I wanted to do with my career, with the rest of my life. For a long time. It wasn't until about a year and a half ago until I really knew exactly what I wanted to do and what I wanted to do for the rest of life. Let's start from the beginning. Freshman year of high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. Leading up to high school, I didn't know what I wanted to study. I didn't know what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I don't know what I wanted to make money on. It's a big decision, you know? I ended up doing a bunch of things freshman year. I ended up going on seminars. I ended up going to job events my freshman year. Also, my sister was a senior, so I was trying to see what her path was, what she was doing, and all that stuff. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do personally. That was freshman year. Freshman year was tough. Sophomore year came around. Just like freshman year, I did not know what I wanted to do. This is the time when you had your like Thanksgiving family reunion type stuff, and all you people start coming up to you and be like,
Hey Walter.
Yeah, what's up?
I got a question for you.
Yeah. What's the question?
What do you want to be for the rest of your life?
I don't know. And it was okay that I didn't know. Because it was only my sophomore year. That's what I felt. I felt like it would have been okay if I didn't know exactly what I was doing by my sophomore year. I was thinking about what I loved, what I liked, what I enjoyed, blah, 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 all this stuff. But I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But at the second part of my sophomore year, I kind of figured out what I started to enjoy. Ever since 6th grade, I've always loved me some science, man. Science used to be the best. I remember just wanting to go to science class and just leaving school after that. I didn't care about anything else, nothing. So I knew I wanted to do something with science. It's actually kind of a funny story because there's this guy named, what was his name? What was his YouTube channel? He's really big. Oh, I'm really brain farting. I gotta look it up. The King of Random. Man, that was hurting me. Yeah, his name was The King of Random. So he is the YouTube channel that kind of made me like love science. He would do all these chemical experiments, these like rocket launches, just be my favorite thing ever. So I knew I wanted to do something in science, and they made me, or he at the time was just one person, made me realize that I really love engineering and I want to build stuff with my hands. Specifically rockets. I loved rockets. I used to try to build rockets and shoot them up in my backyard all the time. So yeah, I used to always wanted to be a aerospace engineer. Aerospace engineering just means rockets, pretty much. Well, anything flying in the air. Pretty much. That's what it means. So I wanted to be an aerospace engineer. I was set on that, like this is gonna be it. I love science. I love the King of Random, and that's what he does. So that was my number one thing. I wanted to work for NASA one day, and I was ready for it. So yeah, so I really was into this engineering stuff and everything. But then junior year came around. Junior year was by far, and this is usually with everybody, the toughest year of high school. Everything just coming at one time, and it was just a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. It was just crazy. It was just a lot of pressure on you that time with school, with senior coming up, with all these graduation things you have to be done, all this stuff that you had to make sure it was ready. Going into your junior year, it was tough. It was not easy, it was not easy. So, it was a year where I was kind of like laid back, and I knew in the back of my mind, oh, engineering would be cool, engineering would be fun, but I never pursued it and I never kept it going. I always know like, okay, I figured out my major now, blah, blah, whatever, right? But I never like kept it in the back of my mind like, I have an option to change it. And the thing about that was, it wasn't just easy just to change it like that. Just changing my major mentally was like a throwback for me. Like it just threw me back to step one. Like it took me so long to figure out what I actually enjoyed and what I actually wanted to do with my life. I couldn't really change just from a me point of view. And also I told my parents about me being an engineer, and they were happy that I finally figured something out. All through my life I would do one thing for a while, and then I would switch, and I'd do another thing and switch and do another thing, especially in sports. So they were happy to hear that I was set on one thing, especially since it was a job that paid very, very well and something they were familiar about. Just saying, like, they know a lot of people that's been in this industry and was very successful and all that, right? So they were very like, yeah, woo, 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 do it, Walter, do it, just all that. So basically I was kind of set in stone on this all first semester of my junior year. And then second semester of my junior year came rolling around, and let me tell you, it was an eye-opener. My junior year, I was in this class called peer leading, which is basically just leaders just come together and do a bunch of different stuff around the school. It's a great class. I had fun. And me and one of my best friends, Shamir, had the job of going on Falcon Livewire, which is our like big production for our school, and making these videos, right? We make these videos, just me and him, and basically just talk about different leadership things, and about, like, we have this thing called Big Board, and who was in the lead for Big Board, freshman, junior, sophomore, senior, all that stuff. We were basically talking about all that, and we made it our own little show. And it was like, wow, this is so much fun. We had our own script, we had our own characters, which is, fun fact, listen here. This is exactly where Cloutavius Brown came from. Came from straight on that Falcon Livewire show thing, Bobber thing. But anyway, we started getting like awesome feedback, like, man, that was so funny. So we kept doing them, and I had an amazing time. So I ended up figuring out how to edit by myself by looking at YouTube videos, asking the tech and film teacher, looking up other videos online, stuff like that, to figure out how to use Premiere Pro. So I ended up getting Premiere Pro on my laptop, a bootleg version. And this is like the first thing I ever had like really genuine fun with doing work. You know, like I actually was getting something done, but having a good time learning about it and executing it. So after that, I ended up starting to write a lot. Write poetry, write song lyrics even, and write scripts a ton. Just having fun, just writing scripts. And then when I was writing the script, I realized like people make money off of what I am doing right now. People make money off writing scripts. People make money off of editing. People make money off of filming. People make money off of all this stuff. It's a whole industry, and it's so much fun to me. So I ended up realizing, like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to do this throughout high school. I want to do this throughout college. I want to do this for the rest of my life. So how can I make this happen? But now it is senior year. I still make videos for that Falcon Livewire I was talking about. I also make videos on YouTube, as y'all see. The Cloutavius games is something I love to do. But yeah, I have so much fun doing it. I know I'm never gonna not have fun. I'm super, super excited for my career of film and media, and I'm ready to take it on in the real world, and I'm ready to go to college pursuing my major in film and media. Sorry I talked for a long time, but like, this is something I'm very proud of. I finally figured out what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I wanted to share with y'all like my experience of going from not knowing anything, what I want to do at all, to something that I really love. If y'all like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button down there. Leave a comment if you want to. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of your screen, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Wait! Before I go, I wanted to say, check out my other videos, because they're fire. Like, fire. Like, especially if you guys like sports and challenges. Check them out. If y'all like them, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But I'm gonna be posting videos a lot lately now since I got a whole setup going on, and I'm so happy to go through this YouTube journey with all y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace!